It's all about the you. What's cracking out there, baby? We are here. And today, I'm just so excited. Let me tell you. See, y'all want to keep doubting Mario. Matter of fact, stand up, Nixon, Missouri. Y'all got a real one coming down to South to Coral Gables. You know, I thought about this for a while, and guys that follow me, they know I've been high on Jackson Cantwell. 6'8", 300 plus pound, 5-star plus O lineman. 13-0 last year. They lost in the playoffs to DeSmet, a team up here in the St. Louis region. But in saying that, he dominated all season. I'm telling y'all, don't believe the haters. They're going to tell y'all that Jackson came down to Coral Gables because of the money and all of that stuff. Don't buy into that. See, they're going to keep on doubting Mario. When Mario get his hooks in you, when Alex Mirabal get his hooks in you, when Shannon Dawson get his hooks in you, they go, if they want you, they gonna get you. Jackson knew. He said, hey, I want to go to the best offensive line coach in college football. Somebody that can get me to the league. So you know what he did? He called about 3:45 p.m. Central Time. He said, hey, y'all might want to turn on the TV. They're like, what? Just turn it on. Next thing you know, you saw Jackson throwing up that U. How y'all feeling out there, Canes Nation? How y'all feeling out there, Nixon, Missouri? I know y'all happy y'all finna get a real one down there. Now look, he could have went anywhere in the country. And this is what I try to tell Canes fans about Mario. He could have went to Mizzou, Missouri, or Mizzou, however you want to pronounce it. He's from the state. They in the SEC. Nah, He said, I don't want to go there. Could have went to Georgia. Kirby Smart, national championship games. But see, let me tell y'all something. He sees something in Miami. Something sometimes our own fan base don't see. He building something here. Could have went out there on the west coast of Oregon. Ohio State could have went anywhere. But he chose here because he knew that they was going to get him right and get him in the league. Now, a lot of people out here doubt what Mario is building down there in South Beach, down in South Florida. But I'm here to tell y'all, when he go out and he get Hayden Lowe, Justin Scott, Lightfoot, Blunt, Francis, and develop these boys, it's just taking them time. You seeing what he do every year. 5-7 to last year, what, 10-3? Well, we don't count that Pop-Tart Bowl. We ain't counting that. We ain't counting that. But we know that offensive line has to be rock solid. And he's not done. He's still out there on the recruiting trail. Right now, he's in some meetings, ACC meetings. But you guys know he out there looking to get more talent. So I just want to tell y'all fans out there, y'all got a real one coming. Hey, and if anybody out there in Nixon, Missouri, hey, go on to smash that like button. Come on over to the Cane Nation. Join the Cane Nation with us. He in good hands down there. They going to get him right. He already a big physical specimen. They going to get him right. Got a chance to start day one. He going to have to work his tail off. But he got a chance to follow Francis and be one of the best linemen in the country. If he didn't have that potential, would have Georgia have wanted him? I digress on that. So all I'm saying to you is just be patient with Mario. I know people out there not patient, but he building that trenches up. The trenches been getting better each year. Last year, you know what? The reason why Carson Beck came, he's seen what Cam Ward standing in the pocket, not getting touched, brushing the shoulders off, patting the ball, time to throw. Why did he have all that time? Because Mario knew that the trenches had to be built. And that's why he went out there and came all the way up here to Nixon, Missouri, and grabbed this young bull out of there. Because he knows, and he ain't done. There's another young stud down in IMG want to grab. Look, this line could be solid for the next, I'll say 2 to 4 years. Be rock solid. Now, some of y'all might disagree. Some of y'all disagree with his decisions in the portal and him bringing in, I think, about 19 players or so. But what I tell you, when you're getting 5-star recruits, this one portal player, he ain't got to worry about if he develops and does what he got to do. So, I'll see you out there, IMAX. What you put up there? You said, depending on how season goes, maybe Coach Cristobal flips Pepe. Maybe. I'm telling you, look, when I think of Mario and I sit back and I analyze him, and we're not going to talk about the coaching. We just go talk about strictly recruiting today. If he gets his hooks in you and he wants you that bad, this man will go from hell to high water to get you. And he's not going to give up until you basically tell him no. That's what I like about him. If he wants you, he's going to keep going. It's no secret. Mirabal flew up here right before he went to go visit Georgia. Made a personal trip. Before that, Mirabal and Cristobal flew up here to meet with him. This after an OV, official visit. So they keep the pressure on him. Now, you're going to have a lot of people out there talking about, he's supposed to be getting 2.5 mil and all that stuff. Don't listen to the people out there in the internet sphere and all that stuff, because this is what I tell you about that. When Georgia's one of them get a 5-star, we ain't hearing nothing about what they paid, and we know they paying, which they don't bother me. But when we get a player like Carson Beck, they was quick to say, a lot of the writers, how much his NIL package is, how much Jackson package is. That's that shade they always try to throw on us. That's what I don't like. It doesn't matter what his NIL deal. All that matters to us is that he here and that he performs, because every school, college out there is paying for players. It's legal now. So you're going to have the haters come up and say, hey, they paid 2.5, which we don't even know. This is what was rumored that he was paying, and that it's supposed to go up each year. But of course, it's not made public yet. That's what Congress is trying to pass and all that. But I digress from that. All I'm telling you guys is that don't buy into the haters. You're going to have some people out there, especially Georgia. They already mad that we got their quarterback from them. You think they not salty that we done got this young bull out of Nixon, Missouri from them? Come on now. Come on, they're going to blame us for cheating and all that stuff. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it down and watch this young bull play. I think I'm going to make it down there watch him play Webb City, September 5th. Anybody out there from Nixon, Missouri, let me know. We'll link up, get together, have a good time while I'm down there. But I'm excited. I didn't plan on coming on here, being on here long. So I just kind of want to tap in. I had my phone set. Told my wife, I said, hey, look, if Jackson commits, I'm going live. Y'all know I only go live on Sundays, but I had to come tap in with y'all, and y'all should be excited. Super excited. Smash that like button out there. Smash, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I just wanted to come tap in real quick with y'all. We'll be back, me and Bigger Than E, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we'll be back, and we'll have that content from y'all, and we'll cover the Jackson Cantwell and some other things coming Sunday. I just want you guys out there to know that, hey, you should be super excited that Jackson is coming down there. 5-star plus athlete, 300 plus pounds, almost 6'8", a young beast. Mario again. Mario strikes again. That's my slogan. Mario strikes again. Every time. Now, I know we want to see more skill players, 5-star skill players, but hey, just be patient. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, because now you're going to see these guys thinking like, man, they getting this beast of offensive line. We see what Cam did behind it. We seen what Martinez. We seen what the other guys did that went pro behind it, Restrepo and them boys. Come on now. It can't be denied. If you build a great offensive line and a great defensive line, your people will come. Your skilled players will come. Your skilled players will flourish. And we already got the skilled players to flourish. I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. I'm excited for next season because he got some young bulls coming in next season. But I'm really excited for this season also. But I'm not gonna go into this season. And like I said, we talking about the young bull. What y'all think about the pickup Jackson Cantwell? Type it in the chat, let me know. Tell me were y'all surprised that we got him? Did y'all doubt Mario? Did y'all think he was going to Georgia? Because I was talking to people behind the scenes and they honestly thought that he might flip to Georgia. And I was reading some things after he was trending Miami, and then after Mariball went back up there, took a separate flight up there himself to come back up here to see him. And I said, you know what, right there, I think we got him locked, even though he's going to visit Georgia. I said, you got him locked. He know that Miami wants him. And when you know somebody wants you, and you know you got a coach that's an offensive line, you know he loves offensive linemen, then that lineman looking at you like, yeah, he talking my language. And that's how I knew. I said, Mario got that boy on lock. I said, he got him on lock. He ain't going nowhere. So again, and he ain't done for this next class. He trying to get one more lineman. Just think, if you get 2 or 3 5-star linemen on that line, or even some 4-star, 5-star linemen on that line, and then you develop nickel, and then the young boy that's coming in next year in the 2026 class. Come on now. Come on, man. Miami they finna put it on the map. If Beck does what he's supposed to do, that defense does what it's supposed to do, that revamped defense by Heatherman does what they're supposed to do, they're going to make some noise this year. Now, how much noise they're going to make, I don't know. You know, I don't have a crystal ball. So I can't tell you that this is what exactly they're going to do. But I tell you what, that 20th ranking, I see them being better than 20th in the nation. If you disagree, put it in chat, let me know. I see them giving Clemson a run for the money. I mean, look, I know we young at receivers. I know we brought in a lot of receivers in the transfer portal. I know all of this. But the guys we got are skilled. We got home run hitters at running back. All we need, Carson Beck to be healthy, which they say he is. So we ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about him being healthy. To win the ACC and make the playoffs, we flipping recruits. I agree. You win the ACC, you make the playoffs, we are. I mean, recruits gonna come. Also, recruits will come, say for instance, if you're putting guys in the league. You know, if you putting guys in the league, the recruits gonna come. So that's one of the big reasons why he came here. He see what they doing. But I agree, they got to win that ACC. That's a hump they need to get over. And they fully capable this year if the young guys do what they're supposed to do. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that ACC going to be tricky. Now, it ain't no cakewalk for Miami. It's no sure thing that they're going to run through the ACC. You know, they got some tough schedules. They don't have to play Clemson this year. Plus, it's a plus. So, you know, they got SMU. They got, you know, some other games. Like I said, we start out the gates with Notre Dame, another big physical team that we talked about before. That's going to set the stage of how they look defensively to me. Yeah, I might not agree, but to me, it's going to set the stage defensively. So I want to see if their defense is going to be physical, tacklers, hitters out there. So that first game is crucial. I'm not even saying they got to win the game, but I'm saying they got to look a lot better on defense than they looked last year. Now we can X the Florida game because the defense actually didn't look bad last year in the Florida game. But when teams got film on them, it was a wrap. You know, Cam had to just carry the whole team. Cam in the offense, let me be correct, carry the whole team because the defense couldn't stop a runny nose. We know that. But I already know they're going to be better than they was last year. I can bet on that. They're going to be better than they was last year. And I think the offensive line next year going to be better than this year. They got some boys coming in. I mean, look, I say it again. I know we rail against Mario and some of his coaching decisions. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, we should rail against Mario's decisions in some of the games he made. Last year, he did a better job. But one thing we do know, that offensive line was solid all season. What he known for. So we need Shannon Dawson and them boys to call a clean game. We need that defense for Heatherman to come up and be physical. And those recruits, as IMAX talking about, they gonna come. We talking about skill recruits. I'm not worried about the line recruits. Mario got that on lock. Your skill positions, it's a different beast when you deal with these skill position guys. They got a different mentality than offensive linemen and defensive linemen. More so offensive linemen, just wired different. I'm going to have a guy on my show in a couple of weeks that played offensive line for K-State, and we're going to talk about the makeup of the mentality of linemen. But they just wired a little different than your skill players. So, and it's not a bad or a good thing, you know, to be wired different. But that offensive line that he building since he came here, and steady getting better, steady getting 5-star recruits on that line. You can't deny what he's doing. You can't deny that these big hogs want to come play for him. Hell, you don't even need 5-star guys if you got linemen that can blow holes and run through them. If your quarterback don't get touched, hell, it make your quarterback look like he a 5-star with that big offensive line. So Mario smart. He know what he doing. He said, hell, I can give me a 3-star. It don't make a difference if he ain't getting touched. If all my line is rock solid, come on. Look, I say it again as I've been saying before. I do agree with people saying that they haven't been developing the skill players as much, as good as they need to. But in saying that, he has developed the offensive line. So we know what he needs to get better at. He knows what he needs to get better at. We need to get better at keeping our skilled players here. We done lost a couple over the couple of years. Some of them couldn't get on the field. We know that to be true. Some of them, when the transfer portals came, people came in like Martinez and things. It kind of made some of them a little salty. They bounced. Some of them went to SMU. You know, we know that when Red left and went over there. We can't control those things. All we can control was in-house. Trust in Mario. Like I said, I ain't coming here to hold y'all long. Like I say, I'll be back. You guys know I'll be back Sunday at noon with Bigger Than E. Also, I'll be doing a NFL show coming up in the next couple of weeks. If you guys want to tap in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Once again, everybody out there, hey, y'all should be happy. We got Jackson Cantwell coming down there to Coral Gables. Everybody in Nixon, Missouri, stand up out there, man. We proud of y'all putting the talent down there in South Florida. Also, like I say, anybody in that area, when I come down there to watch this young bull play, I think I'm gonna go down there and watch them play way up city. I got to get the date on that. Anybody want to join me? Link up with me. Shoot me an email. Let me know. And we can make it happen if y'all up here in this area, in the Southwest Missouri area. I know a lot of people don't get up this way in the Missouri area. Y'all need to come on up. Beautiful city, a beautiful state. Where are you from in Southwest? Beautiful down there too, you know, right on that Georgia, Arkansas border, Oklahoma, all down through that way. So like I said, it's big because Like I say, he could have easily went to Mizzou SEC, right? Yeah, Mizzou in the SEC, Georgia SEC, Oregon Big Ten. Nah, he said, scratch all that. I'm coming right down there where I know I'm gonna get right. But I'm up out of here, man. I just wanted to come tap in with y'all, man. Smash that like button, man. I'll see y'all Sunday at noon. I appreciate everybody's support. We out.